What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. And if you can give me the HKO special, hit the like, subscribe, and comment on what you think here. We're going to talk about LeBron James. So here is the article. As you know, LeBron James's son, Bronny James. So we're going to talk about Bronny James. So LeBron James's son. Sorry, I was like, we're going to talk about Bronny. Had a cardiac arrest, went to the hospital, and then, he is now recovering. So we're going to see in this article what, you know, his recovery was going to be. So on July 25th, news surfaced that USC freshman Bronny James, son of Lakers superstar LeBron James, is in stable condition after collapsing from cardiac arrest during a basketball workout in one day prior. So overall, overwhelming support for positivity sent to the James family, with the event providing perspective on the delicacies of life and what's important. And since the initial news report, each additional update, Bronny's health has been encouraging with the latest news and indicating he's been discharged from the hospital to return to rest and continue his recovery. So, to learn more about Bronny, the Sporting News spoke with Dr. Scott Sezenek of cardiac, you know, e- electropsycho director of pediatric arrhythmia at Stanford Medical Children's Health, who should shed some light in young athletes and trouble causes and risk factors and steps on the road to recovery. Why it's crucial not to speculate before learning more about the athlete's circumstances. So more. So here's the differences. Conversation. Cesar next stressed the importance of distinguishing cardiac arrest from heart attack. So that's two very distinctive things. So adding heart attacks is extremely unusual for patients under 21, but to be clear, James, who's 18, experienced cardiac arrest. So respect to differences between the two, heart attack is where there's a blockage of the blood vessels supplying the heart, while the cardiac arrest is an event where the heart is not pumping blood adequately to provide blood in the entire body, which adds to cardiac arrest, which is not supplied to the body, result of the heart not beating the way it's supposed to. So he explains that 1 in 35 to 40,000 athletes experience this. So, and it's really a low number across NCAA. 1,000 member institution means that a few annual cases aligns with those chances. So, likelihood again, taking a greater consideration other factors that athletes are susceptible, such as cardiac arrest, are more common in young males, especially young black males, who has been mostly impacted in the group. So there's a myriad for potential causes for the event and the importance that recognize that James is a member of the demographic, which is mostly impacted, but it's a fact that can be determined without speculation. Now, respect to James, Cezanek added that the fact that he survived is amazing, sharing that out of hospital cardio arrest around a 10% chance for survival. So he's in an unlucky situation that sense that is a rare thing, but things that are threatening him, he is lucky someone did CPR to save his life. So the next step is, yep, James is fully conscious, uh, but then but an update on a serious cardiac event. So let's see. So he has returned home. Workouts will be ongoing, but of course he's gonna have to have someone there. Workout will be integral to determine the next step in James' recovery to return to normal day to day later, and to compete at the elite level because we have college basketball starting in November. So, yeah, so without speculating on his diagnosis, which is currently unknown, the purpose of workup is to find the cause, whether it's an abnormality or trigger. So, in terms of doing that, how he gets back is really depends on the diagnosis. So to avoid speculation, James may or may not be dealing with potential diagnosis, which range from structural issues with the heart or, you know, which happens to be struck in the chest area. So, yep, so short recovery will take place until workup returns, which will give an idea how long the recovery will be. So, yep, as Dr. Sezenek mentioned, two basic test level includes EKG and and then echocardiography, which is a sonogram of the heart that gives an idea of the anatomy of the motion. So so we're gonna just have to do more test with it. And yep, so we're just gonna have to keep looking at the test. So most of it is how it affects Bronny James. So for the game of basketball. So I could read some more, but it is really a long article. But remember, last July, USC teammate Vincent Iwuluku, or I'm sorry for mispronouncing his name, suffered a cardiac arrest and he returned to full recovery, which, he played a whole season. So, yeah. And while this happened to the same members of the program, they're separate and completely isolated. So, yep, it's just lucky that a bystander was there for Bronny James. And so just gonna have to go through the process for Bronny James. So that's where we're at with him. So hopefully he has you know a well deserved recovery and hope he makes it throughout the season. But man, that was a scare. And I've I've been to Sierra Canyon because I used to live in the valley, so I know what the school is. And and how yeah it is the atmosphere. But of course that is a moot point. But he's but him being at USC close to the Lakers, you know it would be just a thing for Bronny James. So just one thing, wish him the best of luck and hope he's okay. All right, everybody, if you enjoyed any of this content, please hit the like, subscribe, and comment on what you think. All right, everyone, I'll see you in my next video.